up, little bro?
What it is?
You know you low key inspired this shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the name of this shit. The name of our podcast. You were supposed to be one of the first guests though, for real.
I remember.
But shit ain't really work out like that.
I mean, everything happened the way it's supposed to, for real.
One day we was chopping it up because you know you're an entrepreneur.
Right.
You got your own business, and I use your services sometimes.
Right.
And one day we was chopping it up, and you looked at me and you said, "You know what? Every time I leave you, I feel like I learned something." And I'm like, you know what? I need to own my title, man, of OG and Unc and all that bullshit, because I do be giving game.
All that bullshit. I made sure you got your flowers.
Oh, you always do.
Right then and
you
there.
always do. You always do.
At the end of the day, I'm a sponge.
Yeah.
And man, they be holding the game for real. Like, you know, they
gatekeepers.
Don't really okay then.
Gatekeepers.
And you the opposite of that, man.
Nah. I mean, the thing is, I don't know everything.
Right.
And if I did, we probably would be in a different scenario than what we are right now. But I do know some things. You know what I'm saying? I do know some things. And I've been through some things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And hence the name Lesson Learned, because I tend to learn my lessons from what I've been through. I don't go through the same issues twice usually. I might come close to the same issue, but I definitely don't get into the same issue twice. And I learn my lesson.
Yeah.
I learn. And that's why we're here right now.
Exactly.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
So I'm ready to get started. How about you?
Let's do it.
All right, so introduce yourself to the people, man. Let people know who they looking at and what we got going on here today.
Man, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Kingpreskid, Mr. Problem himself, Cash King CEO.
So I was doing a little research on you, and I ran across a podcast that you were on. It was a couple of years ago, I think.
Right.
You were younger, for sure.
Right.
And the guy was asking you how you came about that name. And he was like, and you told him, you know, it's a part of your biological name.
Exactly.
But when you said we're not gonna be kids forever, we kings. And I was like, man, you was a little ahead of your time, even back then.
Even back then, right?
Yes. We're Broward County, 954 for sure.
For sure.
Where did you grow up in Broward?
So this is where things get complicated. Cause I grew up all throughout of Broward, for real. But
when you say grew up, like, you mean you was living in different locations as a kid?
Right. So
Okay.
So what's your definition of growing up? For a certain amount of time in that area, in that neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the time frame you would give it?
I would say like a good 5-6 years.
Okay. So
And as a little bit older, not like the baby years.
Not like the baby years.
The years
okay.
where you recognize where you are and what's going on here.
For sure. All right. So Sunland Park was definitely the start of where I grew up. Sunland Park, Dixie Court.
Okay.
And then I grew up to 21st.
21st and
Yeah, that's more to where I can recollect and I know what's going on and I know what I'm doing and I got a lot of things figured out more. But in my youth, definitely Dixie Court and Sunland.
Them boys moving a little differently right now,
a lot
man.
of kill.
Yeah, I mean that's a fitting name, especially, you know, they got them boys over there in 1900. The boys back then, CS Canberra Square, and
so you know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean I'm a little bit tapped in. I have a kid that is of age, and I like to be aware of some of the things going on. Matter of fact, they just picked up a bunch of them boys from over there that had a problem that killed the little baby over there at rest in peace and condolences to the family. The baby over there at Riverland Park. So them boys was over there off 21st and 441. That's where they be at. You know, and these kids in Broward, these YNs, man, they be having these beefs, man, and they can't resolve them without violence anymore, man. And I don't know what it is. It's just like the way they grew up and stuff.
Yeah, it's the pride. Like, it's being afraid to lose.
And the thing is, everything's on the internet now.
Yeah.
So it's not just your homeboys and just the people around the way. You know what I'm saying? It's the world seeing you get
humiliated.
Yeah.
Embarrassed.
And you can't eat that.
And as a man...
I'm gonna use that term loosely because
you ain't see the I say,
okay. Because some of these boys, man, y'all gotta grow up, man. Exactly. Grow up fast. Do you think it had a part of the way you rap and the way you deliver your rhymes because of the places you grew up in Broward?
A lot of people say like my style of rap is more so connected to the up north.
Okay.
Yeah, like they say my style of rap.
Why do you think that is though?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure for real.
What high school you went to in Broward?
Stranahan High.
You only went to one high school?
That's the public school I went to for freshman and 10th, and then 11th and 12th I went to a private school, Upper Room Christian Academy. So
why did you go from a public school to a private school? Were you playing sports or something?
I wasn't playing sports in public, but my mom pretty much brought the decision to me, and I okayed it because I know I needed a change.
We had this conversation before.
We did,
and I kind of got a little backlash, not so much from you, but from other people that was in the conversation. And I said, all my kids always went through private school and the private school system, and then some of the guys that we were chopping it up with was like, well, that might make them a little soft or they might not have character. But it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of politics in Broward County, right? We're in a neighborhood where the politics can leak over into schools. So I'd rather him not have to deal with neighborhood politics and school politics all jumbled up in one. Go to school, learn, go to where they have the resources at. If I got to pay a little extra money to pay for you to go to the school, or I have to drive a little bit further out of my way, we'll deal with it. It's only a 4-year bid, and I'm willing to do that bid for your future. You have a child. You have a daughter.
Right.
I'm not sure where your daughter lives, but when it's time for her to go to school, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with that?
That's very, very tough. But I'm
sure it's a joint decision though, because you co-parent,
right?
Because you're not with your child's mother.
No,
but you co-parent, and both of you guys are gonna have to come to a decision about her schooling.
Correct. And it wasn't so good at first, but we do a great job now at co-parenting. I must say that.
All right, so
so the decision that I would choose is definitely private, because she has the influence and the peer pressure around her already, as far as cousins, because her family is big, especially on her mom's side. So cousins on both sides. She goes to 2 different houses, so on the weekends, Friday to Monday, she comes to me, and then she's with her mom. So the influence is great on both sides.
It's just so much that I want to talk to you about, little bro, and it's I'm gonna try to limit it to you and your career and music, but it's just I want to get into
we doing what we do for real.
Okay,
nah, we doing what we do.
You know how
real.
We get down, man.
Nah, you know it.
We on a different level, man.
Yeah,
and then sometimes the conversation just goes where it goes.
Right.
So right. I'm gonna try to pull it back. So when did you first fall in love with music?
I can honestly say I was in a band 3rd grade. I was in a band, so I could say 3rd grade.
Who's your favorite like artist, like overall? It's hard to say, right?
It's so hard to say because aren't consistent as they used to be.
That's true. I like Future, man. Future, I like Future. I don't know. Future just he delivers his music in so many different varieties and ways and styles. I like
Future nice.
I like Future, man. But Future getting it right now in the he going through it with Thug and all this. Atlanta in general is going through it right now.
And they was so.
That's the thing. There's always cracks, and when people see the cracks and the water start running through the cracks, it just divides very rapidly. A lot of people don't understand how the Grand Canyon was made. The Grand Canyon is made through water. Water made the Grand Canyon. Little seeps of water just seeping through and made these grand canyon. You know what I'm saying? So once there's a little crack and the water could get in there and spread it apart, it's a straight wrap, man.
Yeah.
Broward County though, because I love Broward, man. I love Broward, man. We was just talking about it. You're gonna get yourself some properties here pretty soon, and you might not necessarily get them in Broward. I understand that because Broward is hard right now. I got people coming from up north, cashing out on properties, driving the property values up, and it's rough to buy anything or to try to establish something here first. So I get that, but Broward County produced some major names in rap. We got one big name, everybody knows Kodak.
Yeah.
Do you feel any kind of pressure or anything like that being from Broward County to live up to some of these names or to, try to stamp yourself in the county or the city?
Not at all. I'm in the lane of my own for real. And the only thing that's gonna stop me is me. And I'm well aware of that.
I love that. Broward say a lot of people in Broward say they don't really band together. You know what I'm saying? Have you had any experience in that where, some of the artists that are local are doing their thing and making a name for themselves, and you reached out and, you didn't really get a response back or anything genuine back? And have you worked with any local artists in Broward that are still trying to build themselves?
No, I really get love. And I'm from Broward County. You feel me? But I get a lot of love from Dade as far as artists, fans. My girl from Dade too. But Dade be showing love.
Man. Shout out to Dade, man.
Shout out to Dade.
Like,
Dade be showing love for real.
We can't see it, but right up top of your head right there, it say Miami.
It definitely
say Miami. And then I'm wearing a Miami Dolphins hat, and I got a Miami Heat hat right here. It's not on camera right now because this segment, like I told you earlier, is really all about you.
Right. But, no, shout out to Dave.
And we got the Miami bucket with the drinks in it.
Shout out to Dave.
They're like our cousin. I always call them my cousin. Sometimes they be trying to little boy Broward though, and I don't like that because a lot of swag and a lot of the even the walls in the mouth and all that shit. Y'all got that from Broward, man. Y'all know y'all got that from Broward.
Y'all got get into that for real because they know that. They know that. You feel me? But I guess it's very similar in a lot of ways though. Like the donks, we do the donks. You feel me?
We love Dade. I'm always in Dade. I just left Dade last weekend. I took Jaden for his birthday. Jay and Rich.
What he a Virgo?
I'm not sure his sign.
You don't get into that.
I know mine's. I'm not sure what his is. He's born on September 21st.
He probably is. He's so cool and laid back. Where y'all went?
He is very laid back. He's so cool. Quiet. That's why a lot of people like that. Why did you put Jaden a part of the podcast, bro? Jaden don't even. Jaden is like yo. But I'm trying to draw his little personality out because his dad got it. It's in there somewhere. Definitely. Deep down. But I took him on ATV rides out there in off Chrome way down southwest.
2 hours.
Yeah, an hour and like 15 minutes to get to the ATV rides, and then we left there.
How far out it was?
Man, we was in some cornfields.
I took my girl out there.
You did it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we went to jet skis too, though.
No, I ain't never do jet skis.
So we had to go all the way back to the east side of Miami. Another hour.
They was together?
It was a combo deal. It was a combo deal.
You did that.
Yeah, I did that for his birthday.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
Which one was better? Jet ski or 4-wheeler?
The problem is it was rainy. So we did the ATVs early. And it was no rain. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? No rain. It was no mud, really much like that. It was nice. But later on, we did the jet skis. We was in Biscayne Bay, right by the Miami Heat Arena. And the whole Bayside skyline and all that over there. And the sky kind of opened up on us and while we were jet skiing. But it still was fun. It's kind of hard to say which was more fun. I would say the ATVs, though, because it was only us. They said we booked it so early that we were the only two that they took out. So it was just me, him, and the instructor, and we was riding all through the fields and
that's lit.
Cutting up.
Oh, that's lit.
There was no other people
for
out
my birthday
there.
And my old boy. That's lit.
Yeah, so it's his 16th birthday and we had a good time. Let's get back to you though, man. Let's get back to you because what people don't realize is we have a relationship outside of the nonsense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the relationship kind of almost got a stab in it the other day because I was in my feelings. And I'm like, man, little bro ain't answering my calls, little bro ain't. And I'm like, man, listen, man. I was telling you, man, I'm at a point in my life right now where there's so much shit going on. I'm not trying to deal with no extra fucked up energy. So I was like, man, fuck them. And then you was like, nah, bro. How could you say that?
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Like, it's just the miscommunication. You know, time was a little bit off, but never that. And then we came to a conclusion, and we said that have communication and talk to.
And a lot of times people be thinking like I be speaking on the situation at hand, and it's really like me coming to the realization of knowing where I went wrong at and knowing where and how to correct it. You know, like, and it's so crazy. I think me and my boy going through a situation like that, like,
got to talk to him, bro.
Yeah, me though, like, I'm a lover boy for real. You feel me? I'm a lover boy. I'm a mama's boy. So like, I love the love. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Hands down. There's no in between. You know, it's either hot or it's either cold. It's either I like you or I don't. You know, but yeah, not calling, not being there. I believe when I'm in the headspace to where I can't take care of what I need to take care of as a man, and you know my daughter and what I got going on as far as being an entrepreneur, my business, my music, you know, upcoming family, I can't handle up like that. I don't be wanting to talk. I don't be wanting, you know, I just
shut down. And you got a homeboy. I didn't even really knew to even rap, but I was speaking to him and I asked him, I'm like, Toot, man, what's up, man? And he's like, nah, Rich, man, like, it's not what you think, man. Trust me, because little bro be shutting down sometimes, and he just be in the zone. And when he come out, y'all tap in. So don't write him off.
And my brother, I was just with
said, him. Okay. I said, okay, cool.
I was just with my brother today. And my brother for real.
Y'all got something going on right now, man.
Oh yeah,
y'all cooking up something in the lab.
You know, the link up. For me, that's what it be for real. Like when you can separate and then come back and link up, like ain't nothing happen. Because nothing happened, even if something did happen, you could link up and forget about all that. It's crazy, man. The chemistry with me and Big Bro is crazy. We got something cooking for real, and that's
what y'all cooking up right now.
It's a three feature song. Me, J Raw, and my boy OG too. Yeah, we killed it. I ain't gonna lie. That is it. I ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah, nah, cause we gotta surprise the fans, and we don't want to reveal too much.
I ain't even gonna say too much for real. But y'all stay tuned.
What do you want people to feel when they hear your music? Like, what kind of energy you trying to put out there?
Oh, that's a great question. Feeling I'm trying to give out is like really chills for sure. Chills. I'm trying to show them that, like, cause I specialize in pain, poverty, and struggle. So I'm trying to let them know, like, whatever you're going through, with the correct mindset, you could get through it for real.
What's your favorite track that you ever made? Like, when you
feature or solo?
Solo, for sure, solo.
Before I leave, yeah, and that was a sleeper. That was a sleeper for me. Like, that's him for real. I can't wait to shoot that video.
So you got a baby girl, man.
Shout out to Skylar Saray, man. Shout out to my baby.
You got a baby girl, man. You co-parent. It's a whole lot going on with that. It's a whole nother episode, bro. But we not even gonna deal with too much of that right now. But how you manage balancing spending time with your baby girl and building your career, man? Because it's demanding. There's a lot of nightlife. It's a lot of so you tired. You got to rest. You got to find some time to rest. You work a 9 to 5. You have your own company. You have your own business, and you're trying to build yourself as an artist, man. It's a lot, man. How you find time to manage all of these things? How do you do it?
I ask myself the same question. Day by day, for sure, though. Like I said, me and her mom, we didn't have the greatest relationship at first when we decided to end things, but now we do a great job at co-parenting. My support system is
through the roof.
Yeah. I have a great girlfriend. Her daughter, 10, Maddie, you feel me? She does a great job. Like, I sit back and I look at things to make sure that I'm making the right decision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, and I feel like I did. Like, they do a great job with her. Her mom does a great job. My mom is like, I get up and go to work early in the morning, 6:30. Bam. I got to be to work at 6:30. I get up, I don't even say nothing. Call my baby about lunchtime. Yeah, Nana fed me. Nana took me a bath. I ate this. I ate that. My support system, I can't complain.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. Being a rapper, right? Especially in today's society, man. We hear all kind of stories every day, man. Every day, pretty much. Every single day, you hearing a rapper got hurt or shot or died, man. It's a real dangerous career, man. Did you take any of that into consideration when you decided to do this as a career?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't, because honestly, it wasn't as bad as it is now, but I didn't, because like I said earlier, I be in my own lane. Like, I'm not saying I can't get God or whatever the case. Maybe I'm not invincible, but I stay in my own lane. I know, like, I just hit 30, August 31st.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, belated.
I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
I want to live to see my daughter 30. My daughter is 3. So that means I got to live to be 60.
I swear I just had this conversation.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think different. Like, I really think different, and I really don't put myself in positions and situations to where I have to, like.
Hey, man, little bro, let me tell you something, man. A lot of times it really don't be the person. It be the people around them. It be the entourage. It be haters. You know what I'm saying? You could be the most chill person in the world. And it's just somebody looking at you and has such disdain for you, and just you don't even know that they don't like you this much, and they really can't stand you.
That's a mouthful.
And you gotta try to pay attention and feel energy and move accordingly, because it's a whole lot of fuckboys out here, man. It's a whole lot. And when you see, like I was saying about the Grand Canyon, you see the little water coming through and a little seeping and it's starting to separate and make cracks, go ahead and let them go by the wayside, man, because you don't want to make a Grand Canyon in your life. You know what I mean? Dealing with people who you didn't realize really don't fuck with you. And I've been tricked countless amounts of times by people who I thought really were for me and they're not for me. You understand?
Right.
So I don't want the people that come behind me to go through the same situation, so I have to deal with, circumstances that they could have avoided, man. If I walk down the block and there's a hole right there, why the fuck do I want you to walk down the same block and fall into the same hole? Exactly. And I know it's there, and I could tell you, hey, there's a hole there, man. Mm-hmm. Go this way. Mm-hmm. So just watch it. Watch it with dudes. Watch it with energy. If you feel some type of way, go with your gut, man. Most likely, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every now and then you get it wrong, but I'd rather be wrong and live than not. You know what I mean? Fuck y'all niggas. All right. That part. All right. So with that being said, man, it's a lot of YNs, for lack of a better term. You know what YN stand for in Broward. Would you ever do a song with a YN? Like these dudes, they on drill time. They on like, I'm smoking on this, I'm smoking on that. Can you? No, I'm just saying. I get it. I mean, we could giggle about it, but
but it's something serious, and I'm gonna say something without getting into too much detail because I cannot. You feel me? But I'm put into that same exact situation. I
don't understand. You got to elaborate a little bit.
Like, I know a YN that when I say I know him,
he living like that, rapping like that, is like that. He like that.
Bleach.
Yeah.
I know him. Like, I know him. He very close to me, and we've been doing music way before he got to where he's at now. And we've been supposed to lock in on music, but because of the situations that he's in,
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
I told you, I'm so far ahead up here. I just hit 30. I need 30 more years. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't put myself in no situation. No, bro, like you could
be shooting a video with him and somebody come in and light it up, and then that's it for you. Who's gonna be there for Skylar? Who's gonna be there for your legacy? Like,
that's what I'm saying. So like, ultimately, I know he know his love. He know what it is.
Man, we love y'all, man. We love y'all, man.
You living like that. I'm right now. You know what I'm saying? I just hit You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I'm gonna give you that status. Yeah, but all of y'all little bros to me. That's why I want to let you know you still a very young man to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you got a whole lot ahead of you. If you have 20 years, you're pretty much 20 years under me. You understand what I'm saying? If you know how much you can accomplish in 20 years. So if I can give you a little bit of game now, I'm trying to. So stay away from
shit like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he gotta understand.
He gotta understand. Okay then.
He gotta understand. If he doesn't, then that's really even more reason to stay away from him. He gotta understand, though, I'm out here, big bro, not out here like that. And I understand if he don't want to tap in and he don't want to lock in with me and do this. So
we gonna have a hard drive. Yeah,
we're not naming any names.
No, yeah, he know it.
We want the best for you. We want you to go up, straight up. We want you to live a long life. But some of y'all got to change our lifestyles, man, because y'all living these lifestyles where we can't be a part of it. Where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
That's my prime. That's my prime. So at 35. Okay, my daughter 3, so she'll be 8. Next 5 years, business flourishing. If y'all don't know, I am the CEO of Cash Kings Entertainment and Kings Mobile Detailing.
Facts. I use at least one of those companies, and I love them.
Yeah, that's, man, you know, like it, and we had chemistry and we built the foundation before that, for real. But back to that, I in the next 5 years, I definitely see me being well established in that area, full time in that area, a lot more further in music. You know, I want a tour bus. I want a tour van, whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna be doing tours out of state.
Right.
Next 5 years for sure. A lot more content, a lot more music. Married, you know, probably 2 more kids, my own place. You know, just building the structure and the foundation of longevity, health, wealth.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Making it in the industry.
Yeah.
Making it in general.
Yeah.
In life, what does making it look like for you personally? Like, what do you feel like I made it?
You got some great questions, man. Great questions for sure. Shout out to Lessons Learned. For sure. Shout out to Rich, man. Longevity for sure. Made it to me is definitely,
if I could do it, then work on you. Get up and make it work. Yo.